Here you can see the initial stages of growing cauliflower plants in garden pots. Seeds were bought online and sown in garden pots, and you can see seedlings growing into saplings and much larger cauliflower plants all in garden pots in various stages of development at my home. Cauliflower plants growing in garden pots have grown well, and there are plenty of holes in the leaves drilled by various types of insects, I presume. After a long wait, I was very happy to see a cauliflower developing in one of the plants. Meantime, many of the plants are withered away and some were destroyed by pests. Still, the end result is good. I can see a good cauliflower growing up. Yet another plant developing a cauliflower. Both of these plants were grown on ground soil. Initially, they were in garden pots and later transplanted to soil on the ground. Occasionally, I did get cauliflower from plants grown in garden pots at home, but that was less common. Most often, I could get good yield from the plants grown on ground soil elsewhere. Usually, I pull out the cauliflower plants once the harvest is over. But for a curiosity, I kept this plant like that. And that led to a surprising finding. The plant started developing more shoots on the sides. And I was curious to know whether those shoots will also give new cauliflowers. I dug out the sides and put manure and gave water and read about it. And I could understand that occasionally that does happen. Most people say that cauliflower plant produces only one cauliflower head and the plant dries off after that. But I have read at least one or two places where it is written that some cauliflower plants can continue to grow after the cauliflower head is harvested, and side shoots can also produce cauliflowers. That's exactly what I am seeing here. The plant which had continued to grow with several side shoots have produced at least 3 separate cauliflower heads, though they are much smaller than the original cauliflower head which I had harvested. I also read that these are edible and can be harvested. One of the best cauliflowers I have harvested. Initially, when I started getting cauliflowers, I started harvesting them early because I had lost one or two cauliflowers to pests initially. So I am always worried when I see a good cauliflower whether this will also be eaten by pests. You know that cauliflower is a well-known food material for worms. When you buy cauliflower from market, very often there are worms inside cauliflowers. So I used to harvest them early. But this one, when I had several cauliflowers, I kept it for a longer period and I got bigger cauliflowers. Thus, growing cauliflower was a rewarding experience. I had grown several cauliflower heads and I had also that rare experience of growing 3 cauliflower heads on a plant after harvesting one which was bigger. So total I had 4 cauliflower heads from a single plant. That was a really wonderful experience. Even though initially I had trouble a lot with pests, somehow later on that improved. And as a policy, I do not spray insecticides